I mean, really, y'all. When is the hate enough? God damn. I just don't get people nowadays. It's like they don't know how to let go of the hate. I mean, really. I have had people in my life, whether we were knocking the boots, whether we were just friends, whether it's just family, associates, co-workers. I have had people treat me like absolute hogwash, dog wash, garbage. And yes, it might have led us to be apart, because it does that. When you take good things for granted, that's what happens. But, and some of these people have now passed on, transitioned on. And I wish them nothing but the best. I don't sit around trying to dwell on all the negativity that me and that person might have shared. No, I let it go. I rather reflect on the good things about you, the things that I liked about you. Because in passing on, transitioning on, you pay for all your sins. To me, that's just my opinion. Once you die, you pay for all your sins. And whatever YAH has in store for me and you, that's up to him. You might get a heaven, you might have a hell, and that's just what it is. But I don't hold on. I don't sit around having a heavy heart. It's true, I don't forget, but I do forgive. And again, I have been like trespassed, and certain people that have trespassed me have passed on. They have already been forgiven. I rather reflect on the goodness that I had encountered with them. And whatever's going on in store with judgment, that's on them, right? So I don't walk around having a heavy heart with even the people that's alive that have trespassed me. I haven't forgot what you did. That's why we got this whole space going. But do I sit around hoping that bad things happen to them or some hate or... No. I'm just moving on. So it puzzles this homosexual here. This middle-aged homosexual. When I come across bisexual and heterosexual people who chose to hook up with certain men and certain women, and they could even have kids with these people, and when I guess they meet that fork in the road, somehow they had some type of fight, or they maybe not in love anymore, these people wind up hating each other. And again, they could have kids together. You would think with them having kids together, they would say, okay, now it's true that me and you haven't necessarily worked out, but we can still try to be friends. I don't see a lot of that happening. And it don't matter the race, straight up. And my only thoughts be, damn, so you mean to tell me when you were spreading your legs open or you were pounding her with to pound town, you didn't see that she was gonna be a handful, or you didn't see he was gonna be a handful? Because this maker, he will show us things that let us know, hey, this is what you in store for. So either you gonna move accordingly with what I'm showing you, or you could have to deal with what's to come. There's no self-accountability at all. There's a situation I know where the baby father then already passed on now. He done died. And I was advised not to call the baby mama to wish her condolences. Plus I stutter. Because if I was to do that, I would be messing up. I said, this is crazy. You would think just that child would be enough to say, okay, I will give him a pass because this child is so awesome. No. You would think moving on, getting married, having good finances, with the good child that you got from the Pookie, that'd have been enough to let go of the rage and the hatred you have for this man, even after he died. But nope. I was told if I was to call her and give her condolences, I'd be messing up. And when I was being told this, there was so much confidence, so much pride in it. As if to say that it's cute to be like that. I believe that the pathway to hell is paved with hearts like that. So whether they think it's okay, whether they feel that way, I don't see nothing heavenly about that. Sometimes me and you have to forgive people for our sake, not theirs. And I believe that's where most of the confusion come from. This is why people stay oppressed, stuck to a hate, a feeling that ain't doing them no goddamn good. Sometimes me and you have to be thankful for the trials and the tribulations that people put us through, like gold being put in the furnace. You went in as little pieces of gold, but eventually you snap, crackled, and popped. You melted. You got hot, and it hurted. But when you take the gold from the furnace, it can be molded anew into something a lot more useful. A lot of people is still hanging on to the old man, to the old woman that they indeed used to be, and that they ultimately need to give up. Again, my motto in this life, there's nothing wrong with remembering what someone done to you. But for your sake, you need to make forgiveness a number one priority. You got to be thankful for the trials and the tribulations, just as well as the blessings and the victories. Nobody's going to be perfect. For any man or woman walking around here saying that they have no sin, they are a goddamn liar. And the Bible tells us that. I just don't get it. People are walking around with some serious hate on their heart. And they just not letting go of it. And you would be surprised that, if not most of it, was self-inflicted. But you can't tell these people that. They're too busy wanting to point the finger and blame everybody. Even me for even talking about it. Shit. It's crazy. And it's sad. It really is. I mean, I have had some guys treat me like total crap. I done had some friends treat me like total crap. I done had some family members treating me like total crap. And it still cannot hurt me at all just to say hi to their ass. Wish them well in their life. Hopefully they learn from their situations. Hopefully they don't die in their sin and their iniquities. And someone out there will probably be thinking I'm a punk saying that. Alright. Sometimes you gotta forgive people for you. For real. I think a lot of people have gotten into the service of forgiving people for that person. And they looking hard to see if something gonna come of them forgiving that person. And you just might be met with even a bigger monster than you had to confront way before. Forgiveness is about you, not them. And please, let the death be the death of the end of it. Some people still mad at people after they long gone and died. I don't get it. I don't.